It must have been weird because the world changed in the time you were away. There weren't smartphones when you went in. There was no such thing as social media.
Yes, I think that was the hardest thing for me to get used to. Like, everyone's like, oh, you've done 13 years, how do you feel being around people, this and that? I'm like, mate, if you can survive jail, you can survive anything. But the hardest thing was technology. I had a Nokia when I went in, and now this iPhones, you can have the internet, you can order food, and I'm like, what, you can order food? They're like, yeah, it's Uber Eats. I said, what do you mean Uber Eats? They go, listen, what do you want? McDonald's, or, you know, and you're like, oh, watch. I'm like, no, you can do that. Like, yeah. And that was the hardest thing to get used to, was technology for me.
And your family had grown up. Your sisters were now women, and you had a whole bunch of nieces and nephews that you'd never known on the outside.
That's true. Like, but when my sisters were in front of me, you realise how much they're grown up, like, because you see them every week. I remember they were the same age as my nieces and nephews when I went to prison, and now they're full-grown women. But when you're in that prison, they're coming in each week and they're growing up. You don't see it too much, but I remember would have been 4 years ago, I seen both my sisters come in, and I looked at them, I was like, oh my gosh, they're women. And I'm like, I missed that massive period of their life, you know? And I was like, I wish I can get it back. I remember when my little sister used to come in, she was just a baby, she used to run up and jump on me. And my sister, me and my other sister were very close, Muna. And I'm like, far out. Where did that time go? Yeah.
Still feel like their big brother?
No, I feel like I'm the youngest in some ways, you know, because they're grown women, they don't need you anymore. And that's the hardest thing, because, you know, as a big brother, you want to protect them and all. Now they want to protect you, look after you, because it's like you're a newborn coming into this world where you don't understand, you know, with technology and new areas and things like that, you know. They're looking after you. But, yeah, they're still going to be my younger siblings. But, yeah, sometimes that's what I feel like.
Tell me about the day Khalid was finally released from prison.
So his very first weekend visit, or very first day visit, we were all at my parents' house. You know, everyone had taken the day off from work and what have you, school, and just seeing him pull up in the driveway, we'll never forget it. It was quite a scene. A lot of families go. I'd assume a lot of families, a lot of people in this world go through a lifetime without feeling what we felt in that moment, the love that was expressed. And you know, obviously it's not a great thing that he went through for 13 years, but that moment when he walked up the driveway and he saw his house for the first time in over a decade, and
like even my mother, she cooked him his most favourite home cooked meal that he hasn't got to eat in the last 13 years.
And what is that?
It's a special Ethiopian dish, and it's called dorawat. And it's definitely a
big
cultural
hit.
big hit for our people,
all of us,
for all of us. And it was his
was
favorite.
digging in, he was loving it. He was just like
it was his favorite meal. Even just like seeing how the streets and the houses and everything's developed, like you could just see in his eyes as he's looking around, and just
he was amazed
about what so much that's changed over those years that he spent behind bars.
Hello, I'm Allison Langdon. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.